Alrighty. There we go. It's taking a sweet time starting. So, my apologies, guys. I almost completely forgot about the fact that it was the last night as far as doing summonings. So, I did say we would probably come back and do a little bit of last night luck, guys, to see if we actually could get anything. Now, what I'm going to do is going to be dependent on a few factors, so I'm going to look into it. What I will tell you guys before the event is over, we will show you how I've been doing. We've been doing really kick butt. Okay, you can be quiet. We managed to get, look at this, guys, some pieces. We actually had enough to buy the crystallized lore, whole bunch of all the blaze, all the hellfire. We got plenty of the sink deeper, guys. We got a couple extras from doing just the event quest, guys. We did every single map. We got all the coins. We got all the wardrobe. We kicked butt, folks. Now, we could still go out there and grab a bit more, guys, for pieces and stuff like that. I've been debating what I'm going to use. I have a whole bunch of the cutlasses, and I don't know what I'm going to use them on. So, not these, I can tell you that much. Now, as far as opening chests go, guys, we're going to open a few with you right here. Yeah, at least I got enough to finally get some more hellfire. Very, very nice. And then in a minute, guys, we'll show you ultimately where we sit. Okay. So, right here, guys, is where we're looking like we're going to sit, around 74,000, give or take. There's a couple of goodies here. I wouldn't mind getting a little more hellfire. I'm not in need of more of the golden apples. So really, and a lot of this stuff isn't a big deal, guys. The crystallized lore would have been the big thing, but that's a lot of stuff to do. One of the big ones I really wanted to do was right here, guys, Ocean Flyer. I wanted to get the final one. I did. So we did really good. Now look at that where it says connecting, guys, with the little, and we'll bring it up again. In the lower corner, guys. Okay, let's close out. Okay, it's not going to do it for us, is it? Okay, I was hoping it would. I wanted to show you guys, now that we beat the event, when you go and you have the, when you have the little Da Vinci in the lower corner, guys, she now has Steggy actually running behind her. I always thought the thing they did for the event here was awesome. Really nice summer event. I really had a fun time. Very, very happy about everything, guys. Now, here comes a couple factors, guys. As far as summoning goes. Yeah, stupid. Okay, so we still have one here with Sei, and we still have Corday. Okay, there's our other problem. We don't have a lot of quartz, guys. So, what I'm thinking about doing is really just buying enough quartz to maybe do only one pull per banner. We'll have to see. I have gone by summer things before, guys, and been fine. I can get past this one again and be perfectly fine. So I'm going to pause, guys, and I'm going to go grab about 40 bucks worth of quartz because that's really all I want to shell out. So a couple things I want to point out, guys. For starters, we did manage to get, with what we had left over from the previous time, over 90 quartz, which means we have enough to roll 3 times. So depending on how things go, we might take the extra spin on whatever one we haven't got a character on. If we manage to get lucky and get each character we still need in each banner, we'll just save the other one. That would have to be really good luck, though. I mean, the fact of the matter is that we got 2 commas, which just blew my mind. So we'll see what happens, guys. I will tell you right now, I do get paid tomorrow, but one of the key things that did stop me from spending as much money too during this event was Google Store is not promoting it like they used to. They used to run specials where for every $1 you spent, you could get 3 times the point values. They're not doing that this year. for the anniversary or for the summer thing. So Google has been extremely stingy with its Fate Grand Order, considering how many people have downloaded the game. I'm a little surprised, but really just appalled that Google is being so stingy. But considering the company that they are, I shouldn't be surprised. Obviously, for some reason, maybe the company that does Fate Grand Order and the company Google just don't get along anymore, and so they don't do special stuff. I don't know. But I did know that I spent far less because I wasn't getting as many points back for bang for my buck. So that did factor into things. But also, even though I get paid tomorrow, my budget is small still. Now, just to show everybody, we don't have another event coming up. What we have is the Interlude campaign coming up. And I want to make sure that everybody knows this. The summoning thing is good for those of you guys that don't have these characters. But for me, I have these characters and it sucks. So, dumb. I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved. And if they do a separate banner, guys, I want everybody to know. Give me a minute. That it would end up being for any of these characters you see up top, which whoopee-doo, I don't care. And so if they do a second banner, I'm not going to be happy about doing that either, because I have all these characters. And that's what happens with a lot of people. Unless you're some NP5 nut, you just don't care after a while. So, but in the meantime, guys, we're going to go to enhancement.
Yeah, いらっしゃいだね、マスターくん。
And we are going to take part in, I think we got Da Vinci up to 80, but we have a lot of generic embers to use now. And we have a certain saber right here that needs to get herself up to level 60, guys. And then when we finally do, we'll take the opportunity to turn the camera on when we do the summoning. Now, how long it takes us to maybe get a super or great might tell me what kind of luck we're having tonight, too. As you can see, guys, I did manage to get them up through their first ascension. I don't know if we'd done that the last time we broadcast. Love the outfits, considering that basically, what is it, Rangiku or whatever the name of her sword is just a mini-me version of her. But it's funny because they use a very male voice when the sword goes back to its regular form. It's actually the same voice I think they use of the sheep. I can't remember his name, the gold sheep from the Ereshkigal that is supposed to be easy. I can't remember the name, how to pronounce it, so I don't think I'm even going to try. Alright. We need to... Yeah, why don't we just do that? That'll be easy. Okay, so let's do Ascension, guys. And boy, I'm gonna be... A good thing is, as far as gold pieces go, I'm in the zone.
Ma, 主の水着もなかなかだと思うぞ。そうですか。ありがとう、煉獄。マスターも喜んでくれるでしょうか。もちろん喜んでるよな。
You ever notice they use it as they because you can have either a male or a female master, so it's very interesting that they use ambiguous terms like that. I actually find it not such a bad thing. So, oh, let's go to Kama, guys. See if we can get her, start working our way up to 60 for her. We'll do this a few more times, see if we're going to get in. I might pause, guys, in between stuff. We'll see what happens. Nothing else to let you hear what the voice lines are. Yeah, that's where you wonder. You know, it's funny listening to how the Aphrodite character, guys, in the game talks. She's in that Olympus. She's in that Olympus event, and she showed up in some of the other little Valentine's Day events and stuff like that. And I'm kind of curious if they're ever going to have her as a playable servant. Okay, with the amount of things going on here, usually by the time I pause you guys and try this one more time, the next one is where it works. Let's see what happens, and then we'll determine if we're going to have to pause. Alright, guys. We'll be back as soon as something comes up. Alright, we had to switch characters, guys, and I've been actually on pause longer than you think. So, they've been extremely stingy with the Super Greats tonight. We put in a lot, though, before we got a result. So that makes me want to go for, say, here we go. And we might use up the one ticket we have, guys. I'm debating. Man, did we put in a lot of effort. That was just nuts. Yep, here's my ugly mug back with you guys. With the amount of embers I burned to get a super, you would almost think they'd give us the 5-star again. But I want a 4. And I want the 4 I want, not that stupid Canis. As I said, in previous years, I've skipped other 4s. Haven't seen that one in a while, I think. That particular CE. My apologies, guys. I forgot that we had the Do Not Disturb. I forgot to turn it on. When the rolls are done, I'll make sure to turn it on. I don't mind if you guys see some of the stuff I have up. Just some of the YouTubers that I have subscriptions to. Getting ready to do some broadcasts. Let's also pause. Yep, everybody's getting ready. Ah, there it is, guys. 5-star CE. Couldn't even be bothered to give me event CE, could you jerks? Yeah, so we lost the coin flip, but I can't say I'm too disappointed. Not even getting the right class. No Berserkers yet. Ooh. And there it is again. Though I might need... No, I think we already did some MLB with that. Too bad. Looking pretty bad. I mean... servant-wise. Looking bad servant-wise. Just got done having an awesome meal with my good buddy Wes tonight. We played some Skylanders. It's been a great, great evening. I just wanted to get this done because I almost forgot about it. And I got to go to bed not too long from now. So, we got a fair amount. And we did lose the coin flip on the 5-star. Too bad they couldn't have given us one of the 2 5-star CEs that's actually from the event. That would have been a lot better. But, we'll see what we can do to do a few more things, guys. I'm going to shut the camera off for right now, guys. That way it won't burn the battery. Because the battery heating up from the camera heating up is what causes most of our skipping problems. Alright, so that's where we sit for that, guys. The next one is guaranteed to go back and be Corday. If we can get a Corday. I did want to show you guys, however, we got all the extra copies. I just wanted to shut her up so bad. You should be able to click on her and shut her up. That's my opinion. Because I don't like having to talk over the thing. So we did go and get all the other copies of Leonardo, guys. Good old Da Vinci's extra copies that you needed to do the post-event thing, which is Kama. She had these like special things that you needed to do against what was basically the gods of what is it, the Chinese zodiac or whatever. It was basically her versions of the gods of the north, the south, the east, and the west. But they were based on Chinese myth, the dragon, the turtle, so on and so forth, guys. So I beat them all. got my extras, and now we're gonna jack this to MP5, baby. I've been saving this, guys, until you got on, so NP5, boom. So we've done pretty much everything we can with that character, guys, with the exception of the coins, which I've collected pretty much every coin I can get except for, I think, the Bond coins, the coins that you get from doing Bond stuff, guys. So, and that makes sense that I wouldn't have gotten to that point yet. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to go back and see if maybe we can do the same thing we did before to get a super or great without it taking a month to do it. But I am going to pause, guys, just to make everybody's life easier. Alrighty, everybody. The game is being downright stingy. Super stingy, in fact, with super and great successes tonight. I have been putting in embers. I switched back and forth between craft essence even for a bit, and nothing's happening. So we ain't going to keep feeding this machine. We're going to go and we're going to try for it, guys. I figure we definitely put in a lot of effort on that. Let's see if it makes up the difference. It might do nothing, but let's find out. And my apologies, guys. I forgot to turn off the Do Not Disturb. Excuse me, I forgot to turn on the Do Not Disturb again. So if I have any notifications coming across my screen, my apologies. Four-star CE all around. And the thing is, I'm just going to junk it all. I don't need 1 million copies of that. I don't think it does anything good enough. There we go. And I could use some more of those. And, ooh. Ooh. Anything good? Well, it is a caster, but it did not crackle, so nothing. I will take losing the coin flip on that because I really don't care to get another one. Gosh, I hope I'm in the right banner now that I think about it. And there we go, more 4 stars. I could use a few. I think I could definitely use a bit more of those for MLB. Oh, I was thinking for sure we were going to get something. Ooh, that seemed like... And remember, it's so funny because we would normally be thinking, okay, maybe we'll get a 5-star. But we don't want to get a 5-star. We also don't want to really get spooked either. So I'm looking at that too. Considering the 5-star CE we've gotten tonight, I think the pre-ritual is doing okay, but laggy all over the place. Even with the camera off for a bit, didn't matter. Yeah, I think we're going to come out of this with squat. And as I said, it's happened in years past. I gotta admit, the skills for Sei are, I think, good. And I like the animation for Corday. So yeah, we came out of that once again with 3. Funny that. If I'm not mistaken, it's exactly the same as the other one, guys. 1 event, 4-star CE. 1... In this case, this was an event, but the last one was not 5-star CE. And then another 4-star CE that I think in this case was not event. But ultimately, it's like it's changing up what we get, but we're getting almost the same thing. In the grand scheme of things, I'm going to do just a few things, guys. Here's one of them. I figure, what the hey? It's usually garbage. And it'll still be garbage. Almost always garbage. That thing is such a sucker's bet. And I'm the sucker in this case. Why not? Let's go for it. Let's use up the 1 ticket I got from doing my 7 days. At least as a servant. And it would have been an Anastasia if we... So I think in that case I'm happy it turned out to be squat. Okay, guys. So back to this one. Let's do the once. I just like to tap all over the screen and see if it does anything. Nope. You know, it does makes me laugh. That's all it does. Okay, guys, so even though, well, I can't say the last two rolls were bad. We did not get any of the servants we wanted, but they weren't bad. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to do some simple stuff, guys. We're just going to do some really simple stuff. See if we get anything from it. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. Okay, event bonus. As you guys can see, look at all the dive ones I got. It's great. Okay, so we're going to do any of the ones that aren't equipped to anything, which I think will give us enough to do an MLB. So there we go, guys. So technically speaking, if I wanted to, I could attach this to something in my support thing and give somebody a really good fun time, because now it does 50% chance for those pirate chests, guys, but increases MP gauge 5%, MP strength 20, and critical resistance 10% now. So this is not too bad. I am going to go back to the enhancements, guys. We're going to go skip to a servant real quick. See, this video has been longer than it really needs to be if they would just give us what we want. But I guess in a grand scheme of things, I said that we'd have to... ooh, that did something we don't... No, we don't want all that stuff. Why did you select that, you evil, evil, evil machine? That's how messed up this thing is. It's like, never mind, I won't even complain about what I was trying to do. But yeah, the fact that we haven't got a super or great very much tonight does say our luck is not really good. Now, at the same time, we did get a lot of 5-star stuff, so I can't super complain. Which is the only reason, I might add, that we are going to go and try to do anything. And I mean anything at all with another roll. Okay, what I am going to do is I'm going to back out, guys. I just picked up a whole bunch of these fire wisdoms. So we're going to start using some lesser ones. The store can wait, guys. I don't need to do anything. But I am thinking about doing some other things tonight with going back into the event, guys, and just farming for... what am I thinking of? Treasure chests. Other materials to use in the store, that kind of stuff. It's the night where the lesser... It looks like the lesser amount embers are getting the boost. So the more the higher ones I use, 5 or 4-star, the more it looked at me and laughed and said, you wish. So, alright guys, here we go. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Out of the grand scheme of things, I really would like to say I like what she looks like in her later ascensions, and I do like the character, especially the voice actress, who I think does Hestia's voice in my Denmachi, so, which I also got to get off my butt and try to play a little of tonight before I go to bed, so dang if I don't have a lot on my plate. Pause. Event. Yep. I actually called that one. Ooh. Another event. Yeah. Seemed like longer pause, but a lot of event stuff. I guess it's not all bad, really. Event servant would be nice, in particular one that we want. Berserker, go figure. We're finally starting to actually see berserkers. Kind of funny if we got another comma. Could use more of those on the other banner. Looks like we might end up with just a lot of event CE tonight. Another berserker, but Unless it crackles. Oh, it's same one. Can't say there's one in particular I'd like to have. I just, just like to not be getting 3-star berserkers. Yeah, you remember, guys, back except for the last poll when I said these banners were cursed and even missed, and all these YouTubers were having problems. Still, some of the worst banners I've ever seen. I think we must be almost at the end of the poll, and I think this is what we're getting. Just CE, CE, CE. Yeah, there's even the 3-star right there. Yeah. It was a weird night for CE, guys. Apparently, they definitely... So, last night, luck, right out the window. Just nothing. Nothing on nothing. But we did get plenty of CE to do some MLB stuff later on. So, there we go, guys. That is how summer is going to end. I am not going to... And I'm happy. I'm happy I didn't blow $80 to get nothing but this crap over and over and over. It ain't gonna fly with me. This is, I think, been the lowest spent summer I think I've ever had, where I just really held back with the grace of the Lord, folks, and said, no, I have things I need to spend my money on. Like when my check comes in tomorrow, guys, my paycheck, I need to give money to my parents. And because I just had to pay property taxes. My folks were nice enough to mail our property taxes as a family on their account. And I need to pay them back. And that's $166. So I paid them $100. I still need to shell out $66. And I'm still needing to pay them back for other stuff. And what's more important, them or this game? Definitely them. So sometimes I'll make exceptions, but not in this case. These banners, if they wanted us, I don't know about all the other YouTubers, but in my case, they wanted us to keep shelling out money. Later on, they should have tempted us with better chances of getting servants when it first started. And they didn't. They didn't want to. They wanted to be stingy. Right up there with, what a coincidence. We're going to wait till the summer event in Japan ends and everybody's done spending money on the Japanese one before we do the American one. And then we want everybody spending a lot of money on... Folks, I'm sorry, but the lotto machines, they be rigged. And these lotto machines, they rig when you play them, and they rig what you get. So, folks, in this case, the house definitely always won big time. So, we still got 2 commas, guys, and we did get our 1 copy of Alter there. What's her name? Soji. So, the thing is that, I guess I can't say it was all bad. We did get some of the 5 stars, but... Yep, it's like the one from the Swordmaster one that was a couple of years ago. A lot of the 4 stars were not very forthcoming, and yet the 5-star, I kept getting that 5-star over and over and over for the Musashi. Ironically, I couldn't get a 5-star Ruler Altria to save my life. It was only years, I think it was a year or 2 later I finally got one. It was earlier, maybe this year or something, I think I finally got my hands on one. But... utter trash, guys. So these banners were definitely rigged. Any YouTuber can tell you. Mist did a horrible job. I think he might have finally got his Okada NP6, but I think he struggled hard just to get 1 comma. I don't even remember if I think he did get one eventually, but he struggled hard, and it's just been rough for everybody. And these are some big spenders, big. He almost spent like 1,000 quartz, I think, just to get to where he did for pity comma. Yeah, he did get his... I remember how he got his comma. He had to get to the pity system, which I sympathize because that's how I got my Castoria and a few other things. So, I think that's how I got Castoria. I definitely know that's how I got Koyan. Yeah, so our good old Fox lady. But yeah... craziness, utter craziness, guys. So in the grand scheme of things, how do I think the summer event went? Not horrible, but it's definitely only maybe a high C. I definitely would not put this any higher than a C because they just made the banners stupid difficult and they bled people for money. And those poor people that just did the summer event and did some of the other events for the Lost Belt 6 and all the other stuff going on, they are bleeding the money on people, and they know it. And you know what, folks? There's going to be a day when there ain't going to be any more money to spend. But a lot of these people, they got donors. So there you go. Me, not so much. But there we go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the summer event. If you played, shout out to 1010 and all the other subscribers. I really hope you guys are doing well tonight. Like I said, we're going into the interlude things. I'll be doing some of those. I think some of those I can do right off the bat. But otherwise, I'm going to have to work hard at getting the bond level up before I can do it. There is going to be a twice chance for super and great successes for certain characters. So we're going to involve ourselves in that. Even though I just used up a ton of my Blaze of Wisdoms and stuff. And for almost nothing except for a couple of good CEs. Which we'll blend the CEs together, guys, the next time we need to do something. We don't have to do those. Nope. We don't have to blend them, all of them, because we can definitely use them in the revival next year too. So that's something else I'll have to keep in mind. But thank you so much, guys, for everything you've done, all the comments, everything, guys, and joining in that you've done through the entire length of this event, guys. It's been fun, if nothing else, just because I got you guys watching. So you guys, not much to really report on tonight, but that's our at least final results, or close to it, final results for the event. And that's how we ended up with the banners. Like I said, they weren't bad because we got 5-star. We got 5-star CE on pretty much every role. But as far as servants, wah wah wah. Every time we got a 4-star event CE, guys, I can guarantee we lost that coin flip for a 4-star servant too. If you look back at how many we got tonight, man, that sucks. In the meantime, guys, see you next time on the next event.